Hello, welcome to Bowman Scout Day here at the Topps Amateur Showcase. Before full game action gets underway tomorrow, today pitchers will be given the opportunity to show their stuff in bullpen sessions and attempt to demonstrate some athleticism in the obligatory 60-yard dash. All players will be graded by scouts in attendance with the standard 20 to 80 scale. They'll be looking for solid pitch command and the overall effectiveness of a pitcher's repertoire. Good luck to all the prospects as the first-year player draft approaches. And now, MLB The Show's special coverage of the annual three-day Topps Amateur Showcase is on the air. Today, we get the ball rolling with an intriguing matchup on day one between the prospects from the West region and the prospects from the Central region. And we'll also give you a quick look at our two starting pitchers as you see their numbers right there. Ethan Peterson heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the West, right fielder, Ethan Peterson.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one.
First pitch, 107.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Fox waits on it.
I got it.
One away.
Batting second, second baseman, Johnny Suzuki.
At the plate, Johnny Suzuki, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Hey, we got one.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. It's hot, but not too hot this afternoon, and even 90 degrees here at first pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Brian Dominguez gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number one with no score after a half an inning. Francisco Manuel makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Manuel.
Hey, here we go now.
Into the windup and the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Nobody down here.
Fastball called strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Nice job right there to send that batter packing. And now that's 3 strikeouts for him in this outing. He looks to have pretty promising swing and miss type stuff for a young guy. And that's something that's always going to catch the eyes of the scouts and the front office execs. He'll do well to keep this up throughout this showcase.
0-2.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
He's found a pretty nice rhythm out here early on.
Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Steven Fajita stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. On could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And there's number 8. One away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Cesar Samuels leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he doesn't look very settled up there right now, and I guess that's an easy thing to do when you're facing a guy who throws as hard as this guy does.
And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's one gone in the inning. Striding into the box, Nathaniel Byrne. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
1 down here, fellas.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Mario Cabrera digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Hey, 2 outs.
They just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and... With the draft coming up a fortnight away, the best young amateur talent in the world have gathered to compete in the 3-day Topps Amateur Showcase here on MLB The Show. 1 game for each team is in the books, and now it's on to day 2, and we've got a good matchup ahead between the prospects from the Eastern Seaboard and the prospects from the Central region. And let's not forget our 2 starting pitchers as you see how they match up for this one. Andres Crespo is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And a foul pop behind the plate. And taken in out there for the first out.
Batting second, shortstop.
Now to the plate, Len James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Hey, come on now.
Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch.
That's a ball.
2-0.
2 balls.
Bases are empty.
No strike.
1
We
man
got 1
out.
here, guys.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Fox is in pursuit. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third,
Pablo Pena gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Grounded to short. Roberts scoops it up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning.
Nobody.
Leading off the inning, Kyle Kern, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Kern.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit
big
quicker.
guy, get himself right here.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
Too high. 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Fooled him on strike 3 right there, and he gets that always satisfying backwards K. You know, major league teams and their scouts just love guys that can rack up the strikeouts. So we're going to see if he can collect a few more of those before this night's over.
Jay Cobb is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, strike 2. 1 out, nobody on.
Hey, get him yourself right here, kid.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Challenge fastball right there, and he just flat out blew it right by him. You know, these scouts are looking for well-rounded pitchers who can get outs with every pitch in their repertoire. But it's always encouraging to see a guy that can just reach back for that good old number 1 and throw it past a good hitter.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Diego Mercado leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8.
At the plate, Rich Pinto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In there, strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Straight smoke right there. Both pitches in the upper 90s.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
There's a nice off-speed pitch right there to ring him up for the strikeout. You'll see that he had him off balance on that swing, so he did a nice job of pretty much setting him up throughout the entire at-bat. And, you know, many young pitchers are still developing those off-speed pitches, so it's probably encouraging for those watching him in the stands to see him being so effective with his off-speed stuff at this age.
No ball.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Drilled on the ground to short. Roberts is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Central squad is on top here, 4-0. So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart...
Welcome, everyone, to this year's... With the 21st pick in the first round, the Houston Astros select Big Daddy Boomer, a starting pitcher from the Central region.
Okay, so as we make our way through the latter half of this first round, we see another highly valued prospect come off the board. What do you guys know about him, and what's your opinion on this selection?
Well, you know, I like this kid. I don't think he's quite the same level of talent that we've seen taken early on in this round, but I do believe he has a bright future ahead, and I...
Matt Vasgersian back with the minor league pregame show, counting you down to Double-A Texas League Baseball with tonight's version of the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Big Daddy Boomer is our man to watch, and he's making his Double-A debut in this one after being the organization's first pick in the most recent first-year player draft.
Yeah, there's a lot of excitement around him, Matt. He was targeted pretty heavily heading into the draft, and they made it clear they were very happy they got the opportunity to draft him. And, you know, he's still got a long road ahead of him before he makes his big league debut, but I'm pretty confident he'll be an impact player when he gets there. Now, it's time to work hard and prove why he was worthy of being a first-round pick.
Okay, Eric, Steve, and I are ready for baseball, and we'll have it for you next on the show. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Springfield Cardinals and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Eric?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's a catalyst for this offense when his bat is hot. Just needs to keep having good at-bats.
Big Daddy Boomer is on the mound for Game 2. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, remember, Matty, he's just basically your 3-pitch pitcher. Not going to overwhelm you with a bunch of different pitches, but still good enough stuff to give you problems.
Daniel Watanabe is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. We'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And as he punches him out there, he collects his first Double-A strikeout.
Yeah, and you know, there's no more valuable weapon for a pitcher to have than the ability to miss bats. And while time will tell if this prized prospect develops into a strikeout pitcher, he can now celebrate his first at this level no matter what.
And he takes strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get him.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Julio Ramirez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Julio Ramirez.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, let's take a look at the Corpus Christi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher.
Here we go.
Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
1 down, 1 down.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Bounce to first, right to him. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. pretty painless half of the inning all told. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are... Ramon Esposito leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Chad McNeil will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In there, no balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
1 out now, 1 out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out as well, so the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Randall Atwood will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Need a strikeout right now. Let's go, baby.
And that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Daniel Watanabe, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning.
All right,
He's
come on now,
man. So maybe he can get things started.
Hey, nobody away.
Set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Watanabe is retired, and there's 1 away.
Number 6.
Philip Park is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Boy, he was
Yeah, we
so
got one
far
here.
behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Joaquin Nunez stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys
plays
going
it
down on
first, plays it
strikes to
first.
start the inning. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Julio Ramirez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
0-1.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings.
Hey,
you
no
gotta
outs
think
here.
about bringing that one right back.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Felix Pena. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, we got 1 here.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
1-2.
Boy, he is putting on
Hey,
a
sit him
clinic
down,
out there
strike
right
him out.
now.
Here we go.
These guys don't know what to look for.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Joe Murray is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he takes something off there and had him way out in front.
Hey, now we've got 2.
Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for...
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Leading off the inning, Ramon Esposito, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
To short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 7.
Chad McNeil comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
And I wish more guys would pitch like this. I mean, look at that pitch count right there. That is really low for this stage of the game, and it's because he's throwing strikes and challenging guys.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
Get ahead, stay ahead.
Randall Atwood is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, 2 away now, 2 away.
Tap fouled at home plate. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. So 6 perfect innings for him out of the gate. Daniel Watanabe will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
Hey, nobody gone now.
Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, come on now, get him yourself.
I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. Some action out in the bullpen, couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Philip Park is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Another example there of the guy chasing after that first pitch and falling behind.
Yeah, and that we've seen it time and time again. It is something that these guys just have to be more aware of. At this point, why would you even throw them a strike on the first pitch?
Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Joaquin Nunez.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. The perfection continues. Leading off the inning, Julio Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
On the ground to 3rd. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Felix Pena is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Hey, put him away. Give him your best stuff. Here we go.
The only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Come on, fellas. Let's go.
Joe Murray is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
That might have been his best swing of the night there. He was right on it.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hit out towards second. Marquez is right there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 24 have been set down. 3 left to go. striding in to start the ninth, Ramon Esposito, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by one.
Here we
so
go
getting
now.
this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Oh, and he had him guessing
no
there, and
outs
it's a
now,
ball and
none.
a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Got him. So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Chad McNeil will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. We've seen some really fantastic
Here we go, boys.
pitching in this one.
Good
One down here,
changeup
fellas.
there as he takes command. 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Now batting, shortstop.
Randall Atwood will stand in here as the 27th and many hope
Come on, fellas,
final
let's go.
batter in this masterful performance. On his way to pitch number 75. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
And you can see
Hey,
him
two
trying
away,
to be a little
two
bit
away.
more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant. I mean, what else could you say? 27 up, 27 down. And you know what? This is the first time I've ever witnessed a perfect game. So it's one of the hardest things for a pitcher in the world to do, probably the hardest. But we were fortunate enough to see it here, guys. A perfect game.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you don't have to look too far to find our tops player of the game. I'd say anytime you throw a perfect game, you'd be a pretty strong candidate.
Yeah, I'll say he's a pretty good candidate. All you have to do is look at the line score. No hits, no walks, not even a base runner. You know, these come along in baseball maybe once a decade, so this is as good as it gets, folks.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners.